Hey everyone, welcome back to Ravenport and episode 10 of this Let's Play series. So in the last episode we did the big contract on Field 8, harvesting that, so that's given us a good boost to our cash at the moment. I'm pretty much starting off this episode where we left off the last one, so we do need to weed our fields. So our grass field here has got weeds in, and I believe, yeah, field 26 it's the grass field now. Field 19, which we've got Baling, and then field 23 with the oats also requires weeding. I think they're all in the first stage of the weed, so we can use the mechanical weeder. We just check. I will need to put some narrow tyres on so we don't destroy the crop. Yeah, we can get the weeder on, so that's what we'll do straight away and get straight in with that. Start to get a few boxes of eggs building up. We'll leave that until it's full again, and then we'll fill the pickup up and take those up to the sell point. So I think we'll use the Maxim. So we'll drop off the front loader as we don't need that. And we'll get the narrow tyres on first. So just park up in front of the workshop here. I have installed a few more mods. I've been looking around for different mods and things for stuff, so we can have a look at some of those at some point. Narrow tyres, customize, yep. So we'll get the weeder on. So I've got a few different sheds and buildings that we can have a look at putting down here to replace some of these base game ones, just to make things look a little bit different once we've got a little bit more money anyway. So we hook the weeder up. We'll start off with the grass field first. We'll get that done. I'll still need to sort out this rather bad transition between the levels there, smooth that out with the landscaping tools at some point. So we can lower this down, and there we go. We're removing the weeds from the grass, which is handy. I'm not sure if this is fully ready to cut yet. All I'm thinking is we'll go and get the bale wrapper and we'll cut all the grass for silage bales, because we're close to the barn. We should make a decent amount of money because we're not short on hay, or, well, just hay. There's only hay and grass bales we can get out of cutting the grass. Can't get straw, but we're not short at the moment. We have got, I think there's 6 hay bales over there, so we should be able to get this cut. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it cut today. We'll see what the growth stage is. I think that field there is fully ready to harvest at the full growth stage, so we can cut that one. I'm not sure about this one. I think it may need a little bit more. Well, that's what I think we will do today. Get the weeding done, and then we'll get some silage bales. That should give us a decent amount of money. So hopefully, all going well, this episode will be up tomorrow for you guys, which is Friday. Tomorrow for me. Obviously, if you're watching this the day it goes up, then hopefully it's gone up Friday. And I'm hoping to get another Let's Play video recorded tomorrow. That'll be up possibly on Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure yet. Going forward, what I'm thinking is doing the Let's Plays on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays as I was previously, and then there'll be the time-lapse on Tuesdays, Thursday and Saturday, Sunday, with one of the days will be 2 time-lapse, so 1 from each series, so there'll be 4 time-lapse videos, and then the 3 Let's Plays a week. I'm going to give that a go anyway for probably a couple of weeks or so after Christmas. So starting next week, but obviously Christmas Day I won't put a video up, so there'll be one missing. So I may do 2 videos on the Thursday after Christmas. I'm not sure yet, because it depends how much time I get to actually sit down and record videos. But I want to give it a go for a few weeks at doing the alternating between the different time-lapse series and the Let's Plays, and just seeing how it goes in terms of like views and feedback from anybody that's going to be watching. Because I was never intending to do 2 videos a day, and I don't plan on long term doing 2 videos a day, because I think it's just far too much. I'd rather spend that extra time trying to improve the quality of the videos I'm putting up anyway, than just try and spam videos out as much as I can. At the moment there will be the odd day where there'll be 2 videos if I'm doing a video that's a bit like the showing how I did the road, or doing a build the farm time-lapse video. That'll be as like extra videos as to what will be normally shown. As much as I enjoy doing those, it's not something I can do all the time, as they do take quite a bit of time to do. And at the moment I'm just trying to come up with different things so they're not a bit repetitive, so trying to find different mods and different buildings to use in them. Just trying to do something a bit different, which I have found quite a few today that I installed on my test map and had a look at, and they don't look too bad. We just missed a few weeds there, or was that right on the edge off the field? I think they're just off the field. Yeah, so I've got another one planned for this map. A few people have asked about doing one in this area as like a starting farm, which I'll probably have a look at doing. But there's another one I want to try and do possibly first, I'm not sure yet. But so when that will be up I don't know, because it all depends on how much I actually do, which one I actually do, and where I do it. There's a lot of good locations on the maps, and I'd really love to have a go at doing the farms, but I would need to remove all the trees first, which at the moment the only way is with the chainsaw and stump grinder, which does take a hell of a long time. So that all adds up to the time it'll take to do the actual time-lapse videos for building the farm. So I think we've got this little bit up here, and then that's this field finished. I did ask the question as well about the time lapses, whether to keep them in the Let's Plays. I did have one person comment about saying keeping the time lapses in. They are obviously going to be very short, so again, thank you for the feedback. Can't remember who it was that did comment, but thank you for leaving some feedback on that. So what we'll probably do then is, as it'll be a relatively short time lapse, we'll time lapse the weeding of these 2 fields as we've just done that one, and then we'll go and look at getting the grass cut. Let's just check we switch grass on, and yeah, so field 24 and 25 are fully ready to harvest. 26 is ready to harvest. I do believe anyway, when it's the dark or the darker orange colour for grass, you do get a higher yield. Not 100% sure on that, as I've not tested it, so we'll have a look anyway. So we'll get the weeding done first, because that's the important thing, so we don't lose any yield from the crops. Okay, so that's the weeding done on field 2619. I've got a worker doing field 23 because we had to put the spray unit on that one. So he's doing that. So what we're going to do is just go and start cutting the grass. So we can use the 7210. And we'll get the mower on the back and then we'll get the grass cut. I believe the most recent update to the game, so that's the 1.2 update, they have actually removed crop destruction from grass, so you don't need to put narrow tyres on to cut your grass fields anymore. If you just take out the tedder, picking up the mower. We really do need to get this terrain smoothed out around these places. I have to have a go at doing that at some point. So let's get this mower started up. Yeah, so before when you cut the grass, you'd end up destroying it a little bit, so it'd leave a bit of grass, but then you couldn't cut it, so you'd end up with some patches all over the place that you just could not remove. They seem to have completely removed that now. Whether that was an intended thing, I'm not sure. I haven't read all the full patch notes to see if there's anything in there about that, or whether that's just a bug that's been introduced with a few other changes. I'm not sure. I'm presuming it's probably an intended thing. I have, remind me, the grass may look a little bit different. I have installed the Forgotten Plants texture packs, which I'll probably link in the description. There are separate packs for the different crops, so there's like ones for wheat and barley, a separate one for oats and maize. I don't think there's one for canola, not that I've seen anyway. There's sugar beets, potatoes and oilseed radish are in one pack. Grass is obviously in a separate pack. So I have got that installed. The grass, as you see it on the field, is as standard on this particular map. It only affects the Fellsborough map, but the cut grass texture does look like it's changed that. I have also got the objects texture pack as well, so it changes the big bags and the liquid fertiliser IBCs as well. They've got different textures on now as well. So I will link those in if you are thinking about putting them in. There's a lot more to installing them than installing a regular mod where you just put it in your mod folder. You do have to go into the actual main farming simulator folder and change all the terrain textures and stuff like that, which you do have to be careful you don't end up deleting everything, because you will have to just reinstall your game. So yeah, there's a lot more to it than installing standard mods, but it does make a difference. But the grass on this map, say it's not an issue because it hasn't actually changed the main grass texture, but on Fellsborough it can have a big impact on your frame rate. If I was struggling, I did the time lapse on Fellsborough last night with it installed for the first time, and I was dropping down to 30 FPS in a few places. So I have lowered the graphics settings slightly just to combat that. So undecided whether I'm going to keep the textures in, because if it is going to have a huge impact on performance, then I'd rather go back to as it was before, even though it does look very good. It does look a lot better. So what I'll do is I'll finish getting this field cut, we'll get this raked up, and then we'll go and pick up the bale wrapper, get it wrapped and baled. Get it wrapped and baled, I mean baled and wrapped. I can't wrap it first. It'll be quite fun trying to wrap the grass loose and then trying to bale it. Definitely don't think that would work. Yeah, we'll get the bale wrapper, and we'll just get the Ursus, the modded one off that's in Mod Hub. We'll get that I think it's only $8,000, so we can afford that. It's saying helper is finished, which I very much doubt he has finished that field that quick. So what I might do is put a worker on this. I'm going to go jump, finish that field off, and we'll get the rake and everything and sorted, and we'll come back and get this baled up. Interested to see how many bales we get and how much money we're going to make off these silage bales. Okay, so all the weeding's finished. Finished spraying off the field, put the standard tyres back on the Maxim, and we've just picked up the bale wrapper. The workers pretty much just finishing off cutting that grass field, and what we'll do is move them over to the next one. So if we get the rake on the back, I really need to sort that out. It looks so horrible, and now we've got the ability to do something about it. I really need to sort that slope out. So what I'm going to do is try setting a worker off, seeing how well he does. We jump back into this one, take that worker off, and we'll just finish this a little bit, and then we'll get this on the other field. I know it's not fully ready to harvest, but we'll get both fields at the same state then. So next time we come to cut it, they should all be at the same growth stage, rather than having to cut one and then wait for the other one. So we might not get as much off it, but I say next time it'll be both at the same stage, which will be a lot better. Okay, so that's all the grass cut, apart from that one little strip over there that I didn't realise the worker had missed. So the worker's finished raking up that field, and it doesn't look like he's done too bad a job. So all I'll do is I'll take over from on the rake, tidy that field up, get the field I've just cut all raked up, and then we can get it baled and get wrapped up. We just drop that one off. So jump into this one. I just need to tidy the ends up. So we lower that down. And just go across here. So I'll get these tidied up, and then we can get the baler, get some baling done. Okay, so we've got the grass all raked up on both fields. I have pretty much just come to the end of the one and then just realised I've just gone straight up and down, which is not a good idea on a slope field with round bales, but hopefully they'll hang up a little bit. So we do have some hay in here, so the first bale is going to be hay, as it no longer converts what's already in the baler. So we've got an extra hay bale, and all the rest will be grass now. So let's see how many bales we get. As I say, we should get quite a lot off this one, not so many off the other field. It wasn't fully fertilised, and we haven't got that full ready to harvest stage. If it does make a difference, as I say, I'm not 100% sure. If anybody does know, then please do let me know, because I believe it does, but as I say, I've never actually checked, so I'm not 100% sure on that one. So I'm going to get all these baled up, and then we'll get it wrapped, and then over to the barn.
I told you I'm not yours anymore. No, I'm not yours. So why you trying to hold on when I'm not there for you? Wanna take a different lane, wanna play my own game, and I don't need you here, so won't you let me go? Wanna take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be. Let go. Maybe I should have known that you are not the right one for me. Let go. I talk to you, I'm better off not talking to you. But why you trying to hold on, to hold on, to hold on? Wanna take a different lane, wanna play my own game, and I don't need you here, so won't you let me go? Wanna take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be. Let go. Maybe I should have known that you are not the right one for me. Let go. Let me go.
Okay, so that's the last bale all wrapped up. We can get the bale wrapper folded up, get this dropped off, and get the bale collector on. Right, just going to dump it there for now. We can sort it out after. So we'll get this first load over to the barn, see how much we actually make. And then I'll get the rest all over there and sold off. And then that'll probably do it for today's episode. I always forget that you have to wait for the pusher to return before getting the next two. I do that quite a lot in the time-lapse videos. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if anybody else noticed that the engine sounds on this tractor, I don't know if it is just me, but they sound different, sound a bit wrong as well to how they did before. I don't know if that's again something that's happened just in the recent update, whether something's gone amiss or whether it always sounded like that and I just can't remember, because I haven't used this tractor a huge amount recently, and a lot of time I do the time-lapse videos, I don't tend to have the in-game volume on. I tend to have music on, so I don't listen to the tractor sounds very often, so yeah, I don't know if it's just me or whether it does sound wrong now. I don't know. Alright, so let's get these unloaded. Let's see what the current price is. So up to 375. It is still increasing a little bit, but that is, I don't know what the highest price is for. I'm just going to check as well. We're not. Yeah, we are on still economic difficulty normal. I know a few people did say that when they put the new update on, the economic difficulty, which is this setting here, are defaulted to easy. All my save games have stayed on what it would have been, so normal on all of them. So that's 12,042 for 8 bales, which is a very, very nice amount of money indeed. So we got 24 bales in total. So we are going to get a decent amount. So it's 3 loads, so that's about $36,000. Just hope the price hasn't dropped. No, we've just sold some. Where am I going? 377, so it's still going up. So I'll get the last 2 loads sold off, and then we'll come back and see how much money we've made. Okay, so we've got the last load of 8 bales on the trailer. Yeah, big points to anybody that in the earlier video spotted I'd missed one grass bale wrapping it. I just come to put the last 8 on and I was one short. So searching around the field, I'd completely missed one grass bale at the top of the one field. It was camouflaged, hiding in plain sight. So yeah, so I did have to go and get the wrapper back on the tractor and get that wrapped up. So the other load, we've got another 12,000. The price now is 386. It's still increasing, so we are technically shortchanging ourselves a little bit, but you know, it's another 12,300. So it's nearly $37,000 in total. We're now up to $64,000, so it's well worth doing. Oat field is ready to harvest, so that's what we'll probably do in the next video. Get that harvested. I really do need to try and get the small silos, so we may have to increase the loan so we can actually store that in the small silo, so we're not having to keep tipping it on the floor. I have installed the horse helper mod. I did mention that in the last video as well. Nobody did say anything in the comments about using that or not, so not sure if anybody actually got that far in the video. Possibly not, but I have installed it. I can't remember if I've enabled it on this map or on this game save yet, but it is actually installed. I've enabled it on the time-lapse Ravenport time-lapse series because we have now got horses. Spoiler for one of the future episodes on that. So we have got the 4 horses on here, so I will probably get another 2 now. We've got the 64,000 we're up to, so we can get another 2. And I probably will use the horse helper mod, because I'm not going to do the horse riding on camera anyway, so it's just going to save me a hell of a lot of time. It gives me more time to actually put into the episode. So yeah, I'm going to use it regardless. And what I have been thinking as well is what I possibly will do is the top of these fields. Now we've got the terrain tools and we can actually smooth out the lumps and bumps around the edges of these fields. Is I'll probably plough right up to the edge of this road, get rid of all these weeds and shrubs and things, but take out these trees, smooth out this top section of terrain. As you can see where there's quite a few bumps, and extend this field as far as we can up towards this road, and take out these trees as well. I think it'll be worth it. It'll give that a lot more area to have some grass fields on, especially if we're going to get more horses and possibly get some sheep down here. Then it's going to give us more grassland to get more hay bales and stuff, so I think it'll be worth doing that. So I possibly will take those trees out between episodes if I get time, so we can do that at some point as well. I probably will skip time as well to the next in-game day, so both fields are ready to harvest, so we can get the barley done. Still no idea why I planted barley. I don't know if it was for any particular reason. Definitely don't need it for the chickens, because I say they pretty much feed themselves still. Yeah, their food wheat barley is still 4,200 litres, so they've got enough for a while. Yeah, so I think that's everything for today. Hopefully this video's not been overly long. Forgot to set my timer again. I really do need to sort out a proper timer because I'm using my phone. Every time I stop it, then my phone locks, and it's a pain when you're in the middle of trying to record. Trying to unlock my phone to reset the timer to time section, so I've no kind of idea how long this is going to be. So hopefully it's not too long, because I don't want to drag it on too long. So hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, then please do consider subscribing. We have new Farm Simulator 19 videos every day. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll just say, if you do have any questions or comments or suggestions for the series, then please do let me know in the comment section. Again, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you again. Goodbye.